Hello there, Space Cadets. Commander Steel Jockey here, travelling out in our galaxy in my Anaconda. So, after the last trip, we did 425 jumps. I thought I'm not too far away from getting to the centre of a galaxy. So I thought another 205 jumps and we'll be at Sagittarius A, a super black hole right at the centre of our galaxy. So I've done about 200 jumps from there, and I've only got 500 jumps to go. So we'll skip in quite quick here, the last 5 jumps, unless we see something interesting. I've seen a lot of multiple suns circulating each other quite close. Only a couple of jumps back I actually went and flew between 2 stars that were right beside each other. So unless we come across something interesting like that, we will skip straight through and check out Sagittarius A, the massive black hole at the centre of our galaxy. So we'll start our last 5 jumps. Here we go. Alright, here we are at the final jump, heading to Sagittarius A. So the stars, the ship's all fueled up, because I'm going to have to jump in and jump out. I don't think I'm going to be able to refuel here. So this is going to be an interesting experience. I've never seen a big black hole in space, and right at the centre of our galaxy. So this should be a good, interesting experience. Only 16 light years to go. We'll jump in, have a bit of a look around, see what it's like. I have no idea what to expect when I jump in here, what it's going to look like. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. I'll slow right down, I think. Whoa, okay, here we go. Sagittarius A, the supermassive black hole at the centre of our galaxy. Looks like there's other ships here. I'm going quite slow here. I don't want to run into anything. You can see the lensing effect here of the stars around the gravity well of the black hole. That's incredible. Just got to watch I don't get too close. Amazing. You can see different stars appear to be moving around it, just the way the gravity's bending light. I'm getting a little bit close there. Amazing. Now there's another star out here we might actually have a bit of a look at. Did I scan this area? I think I did. There's another star out here. We might actually just see if I can head out to it. Looks like there's a few other big ships out here. You've jumped in, touring around. Oh, I'm getting a bit warm. Got to make sure I fly away. I'll get a bit of distance out here, I think. Getting a bit close there, a bit warm. Now there's another star out here. Where is it? Just here. Source 2. What I might do while I'm here, we'll just slow right up and we'll pull up the system scanner. Because from here I can have a bit of a look around. There we go. The centre, and there's Sagittarius A. Concentrated signal sources. I think there's a lot of people, a lot of ships dropping in, having a bit of a look at what's going on. There we go. There's a lot of people jumping in here to have a bit of a look around, by the looks of it. A lot of fleet carriers bringing people in. Might be a handy way to get home. At least they can jump around about 500 light years at a time. Look at them all. Bringing in the tourists. Certainly a busy part of the galaxy by the looks of it. Prometheus. Alright, I'll leave that. I might just do a quick U-turn around here. Put Sagittarius A back in the centre. There we go. Look at that. That's incredible. Just the way it changes what's happening in the light. So dense with gravity, sucking all the light in as well. I'll get a little bit closer. Don't get too close. Well, it's been an experience to pop in and see this. Just looks like a hole in the fabric of space. When you look around you can see all the other stars. And it's a lot more dense here from when I was actually looking around further out in the spirals of the galaxy. And the stars are spaced out, but here they're like everywhere. Alright, we might try and get just a little bit closer here. Don't want to get too close. Got to watch my temperature. And see how it starts to distort the light and pushing the stars, bending it around it. Well, welcome people to the centre of the galaxy. Look at the stars as they start to warp around it. It's their light reflecting, lensing through the gravity. Whoa. Amazing. Absolutely incredible to see something like this. Well, from here, I'm going to go all the way back to my home station, back in Tyolsi, back to VO terminal. That's going to take me quite a few days, I think. I'll do a couple of hours time. I don't want to get too close as the temperature's still looking okay. Alright, we'll pull it right up. I'm sitting at about 92 light seconds out. That's amazing to look at. Amazing. And where the other stars light bends around it. Wow. Oop, starting to get warm again. Can't get too close. Alright, so where are we in the galaxy? Let's see if we can get rid of that out of the way. And we'll zoom out here. Nope, other way. Sagittarius A, right there at the centre of the galaxy. And there we are. So we made it to the centre. Alright, well from here, I better plot my route back home, which I think is down here. All that little tiny bit of colour is where I visited. So we've got a few jumps to get out there. Let's have a look, see how we go. So, pull up my favourites here. There we go, VO terminal. For some reason it says I can't plot it. Why can I not plot it? That's strange. Well, 25,800 light years. I wonder if there's something else I can plot. No. No. And I got a funny feeling maybe it is because I am too close to the centre of the galaxy. Alright. If that's the case, let's see what comes up here. Alright, well, let's skip out to this first one out here. Let's see if that will then let us plot the way home. Alright, well that was Sagittarius A. Let's skip out. I'm suspecting it might have been because we're too close, just the gravity well there. It's difficult to try and plot where we're going. There we go, maximum distance exceeded, so I can't actually plot 25,000 light years. So what I'm going to have to do, by the looks of it, is plot somewhere a bit closer. Alright, so starts the journey on the way home. So I'm going to skip home pretty quick here. We'll cut out a lot. If I see something interesting, I might edit it back in the film until we actually get home. Otherwise, it'll be something short. So currently, 171 jumps, and I'm probably going to think it's going to be up around about 600 jumps to get home. So let's head home. Well, look what I've just come across here. I thought I'd get in and do some recording of it because we don't see these things too often. I just popped in and I thought I'd better fly out of the system a little bit to get some distance, but here we go. Look at this. 3 suns really close orbiting each other. I just popped in here. Quite amazing to see. There's actually another 2 suns there out the back. Amazing. I might just zip around here. I'm going to top up my fuel tank before we head on out to the next system. Amazing to see. Alright, about just under 100 jumps left to go before I actually get to home. Well, that's incredible to see. The 3 suns really close. I've seen a few with 2 of them side by side like that, but to see 3 is really amazing. It hasn't been quite a lot on the trip back home, but there we go. Alright, well I better carry on with my jump off to the next system on the way back home. Just under 100 to go, and then we'll be able to get back to my own terminal and rest. Cash in some sites. Alright there, commanders, look at that. I've just popped into another system, almost home, about 5 jumps out, and I've got 3 stars here really close together. Some of the amazing things you suddenly see flying around our galaxy. Alright, I better skip on through, refuel up, and carry on to the back home. Almost there. Ah, now there's a familiar system. Getting close now. Aorus. It's not far from my home. 2 jumps to go, nearly there. Here we are, lining up for the final jump, home. Oh, and there's ships flying around. Back inside the bubble. Last jump, back home to Tailsi. Been a long while since I've seen other ships flying around the systems. Yay! Home! Back out to my home station at Vo Terminal. Well, that's been a round trip to the centre of Galaxy, Sagittarius A, and back. 1,187 jumps. And near on 54,000 light years. What a round trip and a half that's been. Alright, we'll just super cruise here into Vo Terminal. Looks like it might be on the other side of the planet. There it is, I can barely see it. Oh no, here it is. A little tiny purple blue speck there against the planet. I don't know if I can line up the front a little bit. Makes it a bit easier trying to come in. Oop, there we go. Slow right down. I've missed it. I think I've overshot it a little bit. 321 k's out. That's going to take a bit to try and get into there. Probably should have used my auto super cruise to to land in here. It's been a while since I've flown into a station. It's been a few weeks. Like out of touch. Oh, that's better. Very close there. Here we are, back at Vo Terminal. Alright, we'll get ourselves out here in front of the station. There we go, finally home. Alright, let's land it. It's such a big ship, I've got taken over to using the auto dock feature. Only because it's a little bit of a squeeze to get through the mail slot, so to speak. Smaller ships I tend to do it manually. But this big one, it's a bit easier. Just put on the auto docking and away it goes. Saves me from bumping into the door frames on the way through. finally safely back home. Well, there you have it, people. To the centre of the galaxy and back home to Vo Terminal. 1,187 jumps for around about 54,000 light years. Taken me a couple of weeks to do it, but certainly some sights I've seen with the black hole at the centre of the galaxy, some interesting planets, and certainly some of those star systems there with the stars right on top of each other. I don't know where my next trip's going to be, but probably not to the centre of the galaxy again, such a long trip, but we'll have a look at something a bit closer. Maybe some nebula, find some other interesting stars and planets to have a look at. Alright, Commander Steel Jockey signing out.